You think if the Reverend Intim Fojo makes available whatever evidence he has on this matter, it will put it to rest?
Well, let me once again use this opportunity to. I think maybe this may be the first time that I have entered this studio and explained it, everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What the NPP has managed to do and achieve is to turn away Ghanaians' attention, divert our attention from what is currently happening.
What is happening?
The problems that we are facing from the energy sector, the missing containers that are running into billions of, where Ghanaians are all crying that we should arrest all those perpetrators, jail them. A lot of the issues from Parliament, where Fenyomaki and his group are all struggling very hard to defend. You know, there's a difference between NPP and NDC. NDC just didn't get up and come and form a government. NDC is in government because Ghanaians voted massively and rejected the NPP. NDC is in power because we sold our manifesto. We told them what we can do, what they expect us to do, what we can do. And so they agreed. The NPP also brought this and they rejected and said, no, we are going with the NDC. And so for the first time, the NDC comes in with a majority in Parliament. In fact, overwhelming majority. I think if the NPP had gotten this overwhelming majority, maybe our constitution would have been changed long ago. But this is NDC for you, and this is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for you. You know, I am shocked that at this present day, year, century, an MPP can sit down and imagine flights come and go, they come and go, and just imagine that, no, this plane that came, initially, Reverend Intim Fojo said he was speaking on behalf of the committee, Defense and Interior. When he was challenged, he said no, he was speaking on behalf of the minority. There's this inconsistency. We didn't even know where he's coming from in the first place. Then he claims that, look, there is credible intelligence to suggest that the planes that came were carrying what? Illicit drugs, cocaine, and money. And so, you know, I mean, I think that, yes, this is a very good Ghanaian wanting to help Ghana. And so if you've made such allegation, the only thing is for you even to go and say, look, come, I'm prepared to help you, this and this and this. And then you are being called, assist, and then you start running away. Now, just yesterday, you know, there's another MPP that's saying that Reverend Intim never said that there's cocaine and that he was only Reverend Intim, just from Kwesi Kwarteng, member of member MPP communication team. I know maybe, of course I may know him. He says Reverend Intim Fojo has never made a conclusive statement that there was cocaine in the aircraft. All he called for was an investigation. You see what is happening? Every Ghanaian came to believe that yes, Intim Fojo says there is credible that there's cocaine, the plane carried cocaine. Now the company comes out to deny it, brings out the sequence where the plane is coming from, showed everything. I'm not interested in what Felix Owusu-Kwakye said.
Fosu-Kwakye.
Yeah, Fosu-Kwakye. I am interested in looking at what is down there. You know, Madam started by condemning Ghana Airport Company. And I think I have the letter here. And the way she condemned it, I'm surprised. Because the letter is straight. And if you have time, you can pull it out.
The tone and language.
No, what is the tone?
Her own estimation, it's not one.
No, there's an average understanding of every letter. I mean, we all went to school. When we say a woman, we know what a woman is. When we say a man, we know what is meant to be a man. Okay? this is the letter that management wrote. Before they wrote this letter, there were a lot of communicators from the NPP saying that why is Ofosu Kwakye talking, because I mean it is the Ghana Airport Company that should come out, it is the civil aviation that should come out, and they decided to come out. Coming out to...
Could they have come out better? Because we all know who the Reverend Ntim Forjo is. And the letter describes him as one Reverend Ntim Forjo.
Well, that is a tone. I wouldn't do that. I would have gone straight to say
the
the member of
issue
parliament.
With the
No,
letter.
no. I mean, there's no insult there. To me, there's no insult there. Okay? They are also maybe hurt, but of course you don't transport your personal feelings onto official documentation or whatever.
Right.
I agree perfectly. But the letter, they just told you landing permits, who grants them? Civil aviation grants them. They tell you security checks, they are part, they checked. They sequence everything and concluded by saying that there is nothing like that. And that one, maybe they didn't know the Ntim Forjo. I know him. As a former member of parliament for the people of Medina, 12 years,
Yeah.
I definitely, and having been a political animal, I definitely know him.
Reverend Ntim Forjo has been MP for, I think, also 12 years.
Well, I don't know.
He served as Deputy Education Minister. He is ranking member on the Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament.
Yeah, of course. You know, ranking member cannot just get up and speak on behalf of the committee. I was a chairman for Mines and Energy for 6 years. I was a chairman for Trade, Industry and Tourism for 6 years. During President Kufuor's time, I was a deputy ranking for Mines and Energy. You just cannot get up and say you are speaking on behalf of the committee. You are not the head of the committee. Okay? There is a chairman, there's a complete structure that you need to follow. And for you to say I'm speaking on behalf of the committee, there should have been a meeting. You agree on what and what to say. You take a common stand before you go out there. What I as Sorogho have managed to come out is that, look, the NPP, their backs are just on the wall. Things are so bad. If you look at the way the economy has started picking, okay? If you look at how interest rates are coming down, if you look at the treasury bills, everything that are coming down, the rates. Definitely, if you are somebody who wouldn't want Ghana to prosper, you should be worried. And I think that the NPP, they have not come out of their slumber. The defeat was just too much. I know. Of course, you know. The suffering, nobody anticipated, even your own people. I mean, they are well friends. They knew they were going to lose. But to that, level, it's terrible. And so they are still in that confused state. But they should take their time. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, has 48 months. We've done only 3 months. There's no way you can compare that to somebody who did 48 times to 96 months and brought us where we are. Okay? So I just want to say, to me, Reverend Ntim, what I welcome whatever that they want to say, but to the diplomatic corps, what is he trying to do? Why is he not? He's not asking the security agencies, so he doesn't even have confidence in the security agencies of Ghana.
Perhaps the diplomatic corps are privy to some information.
No, privy
they can
to
help
what?
Get cargo flight tracking and all
And
that.
And you think that His Excellency the President, the committee that is setting to probe, cannot get this information from the diplomatic corps? Let us stop this politicking. You see, we are building
think that's what
Ghana.
we're doing with the issue? We're politicizing the issue.
It's unnecessary. But there's one thing that I've come to realize. I think that NPP during their tenure, there were a lot of cocaine here and there, but nobody was able to arrest them. His Excellency John comes, and within this short space of time, look at the arrest, 350 million a year, this year. They are just making sure that they will not give room for these things. And I also suspect that NPP might have been using some of these ambulances to ferry their cocaine. Because I'm of the belief that yes, because I would never sit and think that an air ambulance can come and they will load cocaine into that air ambulance to go. Unless you've done it before and you know that it is possible. I find it very difficult to understand. Okay? So if you have done all these things, and they say, come and help us, why are you running away? It's as simple as that. Now, Madam is saying that a bipartisan committee.
Yes, because we can't trust the executive. We can't.
No, you can trust Parliament?
We can't trust the
No,
executive.
will you trust
because
Parliament?
The executive is now exposed because of the comments of the spokesperson.
Madam.
But if it's bipartisan, then you have people
Absolutely.
on this side.
What
on that
is
side.
what is bipartisan? There's one president, and there's one party in charge of Ghana. MPP
So the
is not
committee
in
can
charge.
do its work, and then whatever comes
I'm
out
saying
of it, the
that
president can decide
whatever that they
implement or
have,
not.
nobody is preventing the MPP, the communicators like Madam, to go before the committee and put whatever facts they have down. It's as simple as that. And if they don't deal with that, then you have the right to go out and say, look, they wanted it, I provided it, it didn't work with it. But to sit somewhere and be talking and be saying that diplomatic corps should come in, as if we are at war in Ghana. There are serious problems in Ghana affecting us.
When you met the diplomatic corps a couple of years ago, was there war? There was no war. The concern is that the country should not be delayed.
When you were talking, you see, I was quiet. You were saying so many things.
Alhaji, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll wait.
I was so quiet, and I know you.
Alhaji,
You know how I am.
let me get to Elvis for his thoughts.
So all what I'm saying is that the opportunity is here. Reverend, go. Because there was something I read, one of their lawyers who says that no, the onus to prove now lies with the government, and that it is not for Reverend Ntimbuaten to come and help them. All what he did was that he asked them to investigate. Do you just think if everybody gets up and asking the president to investigate on vain promises or things which are not real? Can we move forward? Is it one of the ways to frustrate? Because remember,
But the president found it worthy of an investigation.
exactly, because the president thinks that Ghana should be zero. We shouldn't allow any drug or something. The resetting is not going to allow for any of this thing. So they listen. This is a president. It's not Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo would have brushed it down. The carpet. Oh, come on, come and bring proof. But His Excellency John Dawam said, no, me. I will even smell it. Look, go in, check whatever it is. Let's deal with it. Now come and help us. You allege, you have facts, and you are saying that intelligence. So you have intelligence, and you are saying that no, I'm not prepared to do it. They're calling you, you won't come. So definitely, and the reputation of Ghana is at stake. And so the president will not sit down and allow whatever that we have to do, come. Either you say, look, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and then we move forward. But if you are still insisting, with MPP still insisting and calling on the diplomatic corps, when this is serious, it means that they know what they are doing.
But it's serious, yes.